Well, hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I
Mm.
am Kim Costa, and I am so excited that I have the honor and privilege of introducing Brooke. We're in Texas right now, and we have this crazy tornado windstorm right now. So hopefully my internet's doing okay. Um, so I have been with the company about 8 months now, and kind of a funny story that when Brooke and I started first talking about this, I told her she is good at what she does because she is very business minded and she knows what she is doing. And it was firsthand of in this business, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And so having the proximity and having the ability to get to hear from Brooke tonight, who is a sits on our advisory council, which is the highest honor you can have here. She works directly with our owners. She is a Ruby leader, which you'll actually get to see what that means in just a little bit. It will blow your mind. And she's all of this while homeschooling 5 children. So this woman is a powerhouse in every sense of the word. So Brooke, thank you so much for being on tonight and sharing with us.
Hey, okay, 1 second. I was just realizing I did a Zoom last night. My slides are out of order. Thank you so much for that sweet introduction. And let me just introduce Kim Costa to you correctly. This is Kim Costa, Gold Ambassador. She just hit literally a lifetime just huge achievement, $8,000 a month, you guys, in set pay. So what an incredible accomplishment. I'm so grateful to be on here tonight and excited to share a little bit more with you about why so many people, man, look at all these people on here tonight, have wanted you to get your eyes on this. So thank you, Kim, for that. And I'm excited to share a little bit more of my story with you guys. Thank you for your time. I know you could be anywhere here tonight, and I know the person that invited you just means a lot to them that you're here. So I'll tell you a little bit more about my family. We are, like she said, a family of 7. I have 5 beautiful children, and I am a homeschool mom, even before it was the cool thing to do. And, when I think back to my journey in this industry, it's kind of crazy because, truth be told, I had no background in business. I literally barely even know how to work this Zoom right now, as you can see, as I'm like last minute fixing my slides, right? I really just had a drive and a passion for helping people and serving my family. And, my husband and I had only ever known traditional jobs. We had gone to, done all the things, like gone to college and, gotten regular jobs. I was a nurse for 14 years. He works for the government. We thought, like, you always ask for people to ask for the days off to take vacation. And I just didn't know any other way. But even with that, even where we felt like we were doing everything right, we really didn't have a lot to show for it. And, the biggest thing I found was that I was trading my time for money. My daughter and I, that's us eating Thanksgiving on little plastic plates in the closet they used to call the break room. And, I spent a lot of holidays away from her. I spent a lot of moments. I can remember, there's Easter egg hunts coming up, right? Where one time where I couldn't be there. And so her daddy had to take her. And of course he's late because, as daddies usually are, probably trying to tie the fancy bow that I put on her dress or something. And, they missed it by a minute. If you know kids and Easter egg hunts, it's over fast, right? Lots of prep, very little attention span, right? But, missed it. And he was like digging like little plastic eggs out of the trash and filling them up at home just so she could have her own little egg hunt. And I was like, all right, that's where I figured out I got to be home for some of these things or she's never going to have the perfect holiday moments. But really what it was is we were completely disconnected. We were like 2 ships passing in the night. And although I can tell you so many funny stories about, our kids and daddy trying to figure it all out on his own, what I wanted was for us to be together. What I wanted was for us to take more vacations together. What I wanted was for us to be able to go on date nights together. And so when I found this industry, I was blown away by the potential of building a business, in a way where we didn't have to have a lot of capital and we didn't have to have a lot of time, but we could learn some new skills and we could learn how to kind of build that over time. And I never imagined we'd be sitting here today being able to help, thousands of families all over the world do the same, but I'm so grateful for it. So as I share a little bit more with you about Q Sciences tonight, I just want you to know I have sat exactly where you're sitting. I know what it's like to look at your kids from your phone and wish you were there. I know what it's like to, if you're a mom in here, you got my story, because, and you know what it's like to like be like, if I was there, it would go differently. And I just really am so grateful for this vehicle and what it's not only doing for our family, but what it's doing for families all over the world, many of those that you're going to get to meet tonight. So I want to tell you a little about our 5Fs and the foundation here. It's funny. I didn't know this is what I really needed. I was looking for business. I was looking to make more money. I was looking to help other people make more money. I had no idea that what I really needed was to be around people that would force me to level up in all of these 5Fs in my life: faith, family, finance, fitness, friendships. And today I was on a call with somebody, and I love, we encourage, couples to be on the same page about this business. My husband and I kind of build this together, although I'm kind of the face of it. We travel together and things like that. Back when we couldn't even have a date night, now we go to Japan together and get to go all over the place. We're going to be in Utah next week. It's amazing. And I was talking to this couple, and, he was telling me about some of the things that they were going through. And I said, you might be looking at this and be thinking about the numbers in the business, but what you're telling me about where your wife is and what she needs, like, she's obviously been led here for a completely different reason. I'm so excited that you can have both, because I'm so confident that the people that we bring into this business are going to be encouraged. They're going to grow. They're going to change. They're going to be really held to a high standard of making sure that you keep the main thing while we make money together, right? Which I think is really important. And if you've been looking for a way to kind of level up and be around a very special and unique community, you might really find a home here. So let me tell you about the company itself and what we've been doing here over the last couple of years. I started back in 2019. It'll be 4 years in April, which is so crazy. And, in that time, my husband and I have been able to open markets in Japan, Australia, getting ready to go to Canada in a couple of months, Mexico, and oh my gosh, all over Europe. There's just been some amazing growth that's happened here, but we're actually in 27 countries. We have at least 5 distribution warehouses all over the world, and that's just growing. Our owner, Jake Spencer, is going to be in Japan, actually, I think next week, the week after. So lots of exciting things happening, but what's been so special is the timing of this, because what I learned in business is that timing isn't everything, but it's definitely an edge. And if you pay attention to what's happening in the world right now, being able to come into a fast moving stream where things are kind of streamlined and seamless, but also not everybody's heard about it yet, right? Is just a really special thing. So we are the #1 fastest growing wellness brand online, but we are not just wellness. We have so much to offer, and we are just getting started on where we're headed, which is the most exciting thing for you right now. These 2 individuals are mentors and dear friends of mine. This is Mr. Mark Wilson, our founder and CEO. And like I said, my husband and I didn't have a lot of background in business, but we knew that we wanted to be partnered with the right people. And, when we met Mr. Mark Wilson, we were blown away by his accolades. He's won 2 Super Bowls as an NFL quarterback. He then went on and built an incredible commercial real estate company from the ground up. But what I love most about Mark is his heart, and the fact that he was able to look my husband and I in the eye and say, like, we love you, we care about you, and we actually want to make sure that, not just we help you through the failure, because failure is actually pretty easy when it comes to business. Like, that's what moves you forward. Nobody's afraid of failure when they're going towards goals, right? It's the success that gets to people. And he has always encouraged us along the way. He's been married 45 years, and he's just a truly incredible human. And because of that, because of our partnership with him, and because of the mentorship and just the person who he is, I always say he just brings the best people around him. He just attracts the best of the best. And Mr. Jake Spencer is our co-owner. They own the company outright, so there's nobody hiding behind the curtain. What I love about Jake is, again, just so many memories flooding my mind. When I came into Q, we were having our 5th baby. And, I knew Jake had been very successful in his network marketing career. I knew he was someone I wanted to learn from in business. But what I didn't realize is that he and his wife built this business while they were raising their 4 kids. And that was so much of what we were doing, right? And so I go into this convention. My first convention, I think I was giant pregnant. And my second convention, I've got this baby stroller, right? My husband's home with the other kiddos. We're trying to figure it all out so that we can make sure that, we can build this nest egg, right? And all of a sudden, this big guy, he's really tall, comes around the corner. He's like, give me that. I have this picture. He's pushing the stroller around so that I can, go and meet with my team. And I have a picture recently of him at a fly-in at corporate, and he's holding somebody's infant while they're helping. Like, it's just, they get it. They understand where we are. They understand what we need for business, but they also understand what we need as partners to be able to make this work. They understand the sacrifice that goes in because they've been there. And I'm super grateful for both of them and what they offer. And getting to learn from individuals like this, I think, is priceless. So this is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. And, when you are thinking about our product line, I want you to think about innovation. We used to say we are incredibly aggressive when it comes to innovation. He has incredible accolades behind his name. But what I love about Dr. Kimberly is he believes science doesn't stand still, and neither do we. We're always coming out with new things. There's a ton of excitement coming around the corner. And, if you can see that little paper there, that's our quality assurance standards. And for me, like I mentioned, busy life, busy wife, busy mom, all the things. I wanted to make sure that all the boxes were checked for me because I don't have time to make sure that these products are safe or effective or any of that. And so the fact that his standards were even higher than mine and that he provided really transparent information so that the people that were looking at the company or looking at the product line, that they could get the information for themselves, because we all know we diagnose ourselves on the internet anyways. So I wanted to make sure that all those tools were available. And I'm grateful that Dr. Kimberly just continues to hold the bar so high. So this is our full suite of products, and there really is something for everybody. It's amazing. You can see everything from full spectrum hemp to our collagen products that are state of the art, to our nutritionals, products for kids, pets, men, women, everything you could imagine. But what I really cared about with our product line was, are these products something that everybody needs and everybody can afford? And I've never had to turn someone away because I didn't have something for someone's health need or their budget. And I think that's really powerful, especially with where we are in the world today. So if you want to know all the details about the products, get with the person that invited you, because they have PDFs and videos and so much information for you. But I do want to share with you my favorite combination here, and that's Core. This is our #1 selling combination. It's my favorite. It's actually 4 different products, and it's 4 of our top selling products, which I think is cool, in these little simple AM and PM packs. And if you're like me and you got kids running around or a job or anything like that, you need simple, right? You need the easy button. And that's really what Core did for me. I didn't have to worry about all the bottles and counting all the pills. I just rip the top open, throw it in my mouth, drink a sip of water, and I'm good to go. And it helps me to perform at my best. I don't get a sick day. I don't get to phone it in. I literally have to be on my game every single day of my life. And that's what Core does for me. And because of my confidence around what this was and what it could do, when my friend Kim posted this picture of her legs on online, I was really quickly, excited to reach out to her and share with her about this product line. And, she tried it. And in 4 days, that's 4 days, you guys, she had amazing results. And what I think is the most powerful thing about this, especially if you think of where we are in the world right now, is yes, Kim needed these products. And yes, I know that she had tried everything and all the things, and our product line is amazing. But what most people didn't know was that Kim's family had been greatly affected by the pandemic. They own businesses, they own practices that were closed for many, many months. And the fact that Kim could build a business on the side of raising her children, owning multiple dental practices, her and her husband having very busy lives, right? She has a son that has some severe, like, kind of medical attention needs. So she has to be able to be flexible for all of that. There's just so many pieces to her life. Plus she loves her family, so she likes to be out and about doing stuff all the time. And to be able to build a business where she is now making $8,000 a month set pay because of that little packet right there is, that's why I could drop the mic and end the Zoom right now. That's what this is about. And I know so many of us are looking for something like this, where we're like, how can I get ahead? How can I just start getting a little bit further than we were last month or last year? And that's really what we're all about here at Q. So I'm grateful for our product line because of that, right? And of course, we have pivoted, right? We know what's going on. We can feel the pulse. And, we've always done this. We've always kind of shifted when things need to be shifted. And if you've been in traditional business before, that's not easy. But here at Q Sciences, we can feel the need for a couple of things. One is we want people's businesses to be able to be started with things they're already using and loving and wanting and needing in their home, like things like laundry, soap, and non-toxic, toothpaste and pantry items and everything you can imagine, right? And there's 6 pillars here, but also, we're kind of in need to create our own economy, right? I don't know if you agree with that, but I sure do. Like, we need to be able to find quality things that we can buy from ourselves and actually market and create a business out of. That's what we need right now. We need to be able to make money off of things we're already consuming, right, on a daily basis, because that is where the world is going. And so I'm really grateful for Q Home Haven. We have close to 100 SKUs, I think, coming in just the next couple of months and years, where you'll really be able to kind of be a one-stop shop for not only yourself, but be able to scale that into a business if you choose to as well. So these are a couple of our newest products. Our Q Brew, which is amazing. Our CEO, Mark, just said that it's one of his favorites, which I think is so fun. But also, just to see, I just think of a big guy drinking a little cup of Q Brew. It's not coffee. It's actually adrenal support. It's amazing. Everybody should try it. And you can mix it in all the things. I see Chris has got hers right there. So, one thing that I love is that we've also come out with a couple of products that I think everybody's using in their home, right? You're probably cleaning your counters and you're probably washing your clothes. And so you can actually be able to purchase those now from yourself or from the person that invited you, and be able to build a business around that. And this is just kind of scratching the surface. So you can kind of see where this Q Home Haven thing is going. Now, this is our My Q Fit platform. We believe in customization. We believe in personalization. We want to meet you where you are. And what I love about Q Fit is, it's not just getting your own personal trainer and meal plan and all those things, which we do offer to you, but it's also about this partnership, right? I even had somebody who loves fitness and actually is a triathlete, and he was not only able to utilize our MyQFit app to help him with his training, but also they partnered with him and were the sponsor in his Ironman. Isn't that really cool? And so, you can really see how Q kind of fits all those 5 F's in your life in different areas, but to be able to have access to this completely for free for partnering with us, either as a business partner or a customer, is really powerful. So, okay, I'm excited to introduce you to my friend Monique. I just got to have dinner with her, and she's amazing, and she's going to share a little bit about her favorite products.
Hello, everyone. I am Monique, and I wanted to share really quickly about, I guess I'm trying to say my favorite because there's so many good ones. I'm actually drinking one right now, but what I have as my favorite product is actually great for everybody, which is the sleep spray. The sleep spray is not only for myself, it's for my husband, it's for my 9-year-old. Before the sleep spray, which I still have it because she's 9 and I've had the monitor on her at nights. So it's been on. I try to make sure I check on when she goes to sleep, when she's waking up, because she doesn't sleep all through the night. And then she just wakes up all cranky. My husband, the same. Oh, he's not the same way, but for him to go to sleep, he would take Advil or Tylenol PM. Not taking too much of that on a regular, consistent basis is not good for the liver and for your health. So I was like, honey, we got to try something else. When I heard about the sleep spray, we tried it. My little one, literally in 15 minutes, but by the time she sprays under her tongue, she lays down, and I go back in her room while she's reading. She's knocked out. She sleeps well throughout the night. I still have the monitor on because, it's kind of hard to stop using the monitor after 9 years. She wakes up great. My husband, all of a sudden now he has to have his own spray because he needs to make sure when he needs it, it's not upstairs with my daughter. So I've just been amazed with how well this has worked. All of us have had great sleep with the sleep spray. I love all of our sprays. And I am totally excited. I love our mentorship that we have in this company. It has been really remarkable with what we have, especially like Meet and Brooke, like she said, and everyone else. I am really excited and I can't wait to see what this journey continues to do for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. I love that story about your family. It's amazing. And our sleep spray is one of my favorites too, because I got 5 kiddos and I need them in bed. So I'm with you, girl. I got you. Yep. I love it. Okay. Well, I want to tell you a little bit about kind of the business side of things. But before we hop into that, I just want you to know a little bit of our story behind money. My husband and I, like I said, we needed a business. We needed to make some more money. And we needed something where we could build it on the side of our family, on the side of the things that we were already doing. But the truth is that when we came to Q, we were kind of broke and broken. And we were a little embarrassed when they told us like, hey, we have a free financial coach that you get when you partner with us and they're going to help you with everything. And we were like, uh-oh, we got to tell them about what's going on. Like, but we still take vacations and we still have this fancy house and we still have all like, it was a little bit jarring, right? I bet some of you guys are sitting there today, like the economy is not great and we're not in a great spot. And I don't know if I want anybody to know about that. And so I wanted to tell you about this program because it changed our lives. We went from basically robbing Peter to pay Paul, which my husband's name is Paul. So I think that's kind of a funny thing, but to realizing that nothing was going to change if we didn't change it. And so we met with our coach, Shani. This is free to you when you come into Q. And we actually sat down with her and told her everything. And she's not only helped us pay off $110,000 in student loan debt, but we were able to pay off all of our credit card debt and build a savings and investment account of over $100,000. It's just been so crazy. And I tell people all the time, you know, like I said, the 5 F's. Finances is part of that. And we've made a lot of money. And I'm so grateful for that. We got the big checks to prove it. But you guys, we wouldn't be where we are today without FFM because we would have spent a lot of money too. And I just want you to know if you're sitting there tonight and as we get into this comp plan, if this is what you need, reach out to that person that invited you right now and say, hey, I need to know more about this. I need to understand this because you won't find a lot of people. You'll find a lot of people wanting to sell you stuff. You'll find a lot of people wanting to sign you up for stuff, but you won't find a lot of people that reach out their hand and say, we want to help you get out of the mud. And that's really what we're doing here at Q. And I'm so, so honored to be a part of it. So this is our 1-page incredible compensation plan. And if you've seen comp plans before, trust me, you've never seen anything like this before. It is a volume-based comp plan, which just means that everything counts, right? We get paid fairly. We also get paid weekly, which I think is cool. So you can partner with us now. We can help you get a couple of customers or a couple of business partners even tomorrow, and you're going to get paid next Friday. How crazy is that, right? So I love that we get paid on everything infinite in depth, which if you're not a comp plan person, that means nothing to you. But if you are, it means everything to you, right? And here's the deal. I'm going to run through this kind of quick, but if you have questions or you love comp plans like me, then text that person, invite you, say, hey, I want to meet Brooke. I want to sit down with her. I want to go over the numbers. Show me how to make the big bucks. I'm happy to do that. But most of us are just trying to make a little supplemental income, right? We just want to understand how we could get paid with this vehicle. And so the first 3 boxes are for customer acquisition. That means that you can literally partner with us and we can help you, maybe help a couple people switch out their products in the laundry soap they're using or the vitamins they're using or the collagen they're using and be able to earn an income on that, right? And so every one of those orders counts. You get paid a commission on that, a percentage. You get a rank and a title. We love to celebrate people around here, plus a set pay amount. And then you get bonuses on that as well. And you never, ever have to recruit a single person if you don't want to, right? You could literally just share products that you're using and loving and get paid on that 3 different ways. Now, just as an example, that first box, if you had 3 people taking core, which is, I told you, my favorite, it's 80% of our entire company is on subscription for that. The percentage on that, those 3 customers on core is 10%. So that's $30 right there, plus a set pay of $50 at the rank of builder. So $80 plus $175 bonus. So you now have made over $250 on 300 in volume, which is incredible. And it just scales from there, right? We get paid up to 30% on those customer orders. And what I think is cool about this is if you go to anybody in a commission-based business, any traditional sales model, they do not get paid 30% on every single sale. And you get even more than that because you're getting the set pay plus the bonuses on top of that. Now, box 4 is where I get excited because I like to help people make money. And so I think it's really cool that you can partner with others. And we all know somebody right now that's looking to make a little supplemental income, right? You only ever need 2 business partners all the way to the top of the comp plan. And we take an accumulation of all of your business partners, anything that they're doing in their business, all of their business partners, anything they're doing in their business, and all of their customers combined. And we put it together and you get paid a set amount on that. So you can see those same three orders we just talked about, right? You're getting $50 set pay for that 300 in your organization. At the rank of pro, that's about 6 orders of core, right? 600 in organizational volume. So the whole thing, that's a set pay of $100 a month, right? And then at the rank of executive, which is one of my favorites, that's a set pay of $250 every single month for 1,500 in volume, which is 15 orders, right? Approximately, right? So I love that because, and I say that because some people order a whole lot more than 100, but I like to use the average of 100 because it's easy math. And you're going to meet my friend here in just a minute who just hit the rank of Elite Plus. It's a brand new rank. We just added 3 new compensation plan enhancements about 30 days ago because we want to help the newest people get paid more and get paid quicker. So we're all about that. You can see those first 3 ranks in the comp plan allow you to get a total of $1,000 in bonuses. So if you partner with us today, you have all the way until the end of April to earn those bonuses. So that's already right there at those first 3 ranks, over $1,250, which is wild. And then the last box there, the 6th box is actually where we take the FFM program and we kick it up a notch. And we give you a lump sum every single month towards debt, savings, or retirement. So it's helped us to be able to pay off our debt quicker. And now we're able to kind of start looking at investments and things like that. And they pay it directly to those funds. So I think that's amazing. Okay. Now, if you're thinking, hey, this sounds really good, but I don't know what this looks like. What's the overhead? What's the startup? How does that, every business, right, has overhead. Most businesses have hundreds of thousands of dollars of overhead. So I'm super grateful that you can partner with us without all of that, right? For a really low investment cost. And the thing that I think is great is that you get everything you need. So your website up and running in minutes, your app, your business app, your MyQFit app, all of your tools and resources, all of your reports, things like that, for $39.99. And then you actually can have the option of free shipping if you choose to for $99.99. So you pick either or, you pay it one time for the year. And that gives you also access to all the global expansion and all the resources and all the things we talked about, right? That most business owners have to come up with all on their own. And so I'm super grateful for that. And then your only overhead is the products that you're already buying for your home every month or sampling out to people. Now, all that being said, I think that this is one of the strongest sellers for me, that the company had already built in a 0 risk, empty bottle, money back guarantee for my customers. They had built in a discount program for my customers, so they can get the same discount I get, even if they don't want the business, right? They were taking care of all the order management, all the shipping, all the packaging. I didn't have to keep inventory in my home. Y'all, I don't have anywhere to put that, so that would not be a good plan. Dedicated customer support, so I'm not answering phone calls in my living room at 11 o'clock at night, right? And a loyalty program. Like, how genius is that? So my customers are really excited because they get to earn free products just for supporting my business month over month. So I love that all of this is a part of that partnership. And that's what for us was kind of a no-brainer, because we wanted a business, but we didn't want a business that we had to run by ourselves. And so I love the partnership here at Q because it gives you all of those things for a really low investment. And the truth is, none of those numbers that I showed you matter if you don't have a system that works. And I've learned this firsthand. This is not my first rodeo. I've been in a business like this before, and I was really grateful. We earned some money. It's where I caught the vision of what this could be, but there were no systems in place. There was no mentorship. There was no one holding me by the hand and saying, hey, I made $1 million. Well, let me show you how to do it, right? And so that is my mission here, is that I want you to know that tonight, the person that invited you, you can already see, isn't having to explain every single thing, because they probably don't know every single thing. Heck, They might have even enrolled yesterday, right? But you're able to get the information. You're able to figure out whether or not this is something you even want to know more about. And then the next thing we're going to do is they're going to connect back with you and probably connect you to a mentor that knows a little bit more than they do. And we're going to get all your questions answered. But you can plug into this very, very quickly and be able to have success without being an expert in online business or in business in general, or every product or everything. You can literally start earning money today because of this simple plug and play system and the simple onboarding that we have to get you started very, very quickly as soon as you make the decision that you're ready to build a business. So a great example of that is my friend Naomi, who literally has just started and already is Elite Plus, you guys. This is amazing. She was one of the first in the entire company to hit this rank. And I'm really excited for her to tell her story. Elite Plus is, I think, $1,250 a month, which is so incredible and so exciting. I bet she is flipping out over the fact that not only that, but the bonuses and all the things, it's hard to keep up sometimes, but she just started and she is already helping so many other people, even being able to introduce them to this and helping them build supplemental income as well. So Naomi, tell us your story.
Hey, everyone. I feel so honored to be here tonight. I tuned into a Zoom similar to this one just back in December. At the end of December, I needed an extra stream of income because I was sick and tired of living paycheck to almost paycheck life. I was really over being broke. And so I knew I needed to find something and find something fast. So I hopped on a Zoom just like this. And now, because of the really simple systems that our company has and the mentorship I've received in just 2.5 months, I have been able to hit the rank of Elite Plus. It's been so life-changing, and I appreciate you guys having me on here tonight.
So grateful for you. So excited to see where this is going to take you. I know that it's going to be such a huge blessing for your family. So thank you again. All right, guys. So we're kind of at the end of our time here, and I just thank you for being on and hanging out with us. I hope you're as excited as we are. I want to tell you a little bit about next steps. Like I mentioned, the person that invited you is going to get back with you, and they're going to connect, and we're going to chat about what's the best fit for you. And if you have any questions, we want to get those answered. If you're ready to get started and you can feel the excitement about what's happening here at Q, then I want to make a suggestion. You can order anything you want, but my favorite thing is to get started with some of these combinations because they're the easy button. And I'd also recommend trying out some of our, making some simple swaps of maybe your laundry soap or your household cleaner, because that's been great for us to be able to kind of show some of the things that everybody's using, right? But I love these combinations because if you had 2 customers or just 2 business partners that were using any of these combinations, you've already hit that first rank. How crazy is that? Everybody knows 2 people. So you've already made over $200. You've gotten your investment back, and we can teach you some skills that scale from there. So thank you again for your time tonight. I'm so grateful for it. Thank you to my amazing speakers. And I hope that you are as excited as we are. Just remember, you can join a $1 billion company, or you can be part of creating one. And that's what we're here doing. And we cannot wait to lock arms with you and allow you to have a piece of the pie. Thank you guys so much. Have an amazing night.